neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Where's Des?
He's not back from the run yet. Remember, he went with Jim.
Yeah, so he did. Oh, I had a bad dream. I don't remember much of it, but I was really worried about Des. Hope he's all right.
Dad wouldn't let Des get into any trouble, Daph.
No, you've got it wrong, Scott. You see, Des wouldn't let your dad get into any trouble. You'll be okay, Daph. About the worst that could happen will be a few blisters, I reckon.
I still can't figure out why you're so steamed up. Now, what about the time Mike and Scott took you to the beach and you nicked off with their clothes?
Well, that was different. Scott didn't end up with half a truckload of sand in his hair.
I'd rather have a bit of sand in my hair than be stuck on the beach starkers.
Well, all I can say is if Scott reckons what he did to me makes us quits, he's in for a big shock.
Henry, please, I just polished that table this morning.
I'm not hurting it.
Well, they may not worried about scratch tables in jail, but I'll thank you to take more care around here.
Righto, righto. What's got you so crabby anyway?
Oh, I don't know. I just feel at loose ends today.
Why don't you go around and see Harold? Reckon that'd cheer you up.
Yeah, he could probably do with a break from old Mangle.
If he wants to see me, he can stir his stumps and come over here.
He's not about to do that in a hurry, is he? Not after the way he got stuck into him yesterday.
Yes, I suppose I was a bit hard on him.
Too right you were. So go and see him, make up. You'll feel better.
Henry, I do not intend to go over the road and apologise to Harold with Mrs. Mangle lurking behind the door listening to every word. Oh. I think I might go and have a lie down. I'll have a good read. Maybe that'll do the trick.
Stubborn little thing, isn't she?
Well, Harold's just as bad. It wouldn't hurt him to make the first move. Don't know how they got on when they were younger. Look, you heard what Mum said about the table. Now, come on, make yourself useful and help me think of a way to get Scott back.
Oh, no. Count me out.
Oh, come on, Henry. If you were me, how would you get back at him? And don't tell me you wouldn't, because I know you better than that.
Okay. What's he got that he values most?
Me.
Besides you. What about that old bomb he calls a car?
Scott, if you don't move that map, it's liable to end up as part of my exhibition. Please, Scott, I have to get this finished.
Gran, don't you get bored pottering around the house all weekend?
Pottering? It just so happens I rather enjoy pottering.
Yeah, but, well, you don't really get out much these days, do you? Well, I mean, most people your age sort of like going for drives in the country and stuff like that.
You're offering to take me for a drive, no thank you. I know you think I may be entering my twilight years, but there's still a bit of life in the old girl yet.
All the more reason you should be out enjoying yourself. Look, come on, Gran, how about it? I will not do more than 60 k's, honest, okay? And they say that it's really nice around here at this time of the year. See? Just there.
Oh, what a coincidence. That's not far from where your father and Des are doing their run.
Is it? Oh, yeah, so it is. Well, I guess while we're up that way, we can make a bit of a detour just to see who's winning.
No, Scott, you heard what your father said. No spectators.
Well, that doesn't mean us. We're family.
It means everyone. Now, I want you to promise me that if you do go for a drive, you'll stay away.
Okay. Be waste of good petrol anyway. Dad's bound to be winning.
I hope so.
Now, you better watch this. It's been known to whiz itself right off and splatter chocolate icing all over the walls.
Thanks, Helen. Don't know what's wrong with mine. I'll get Des to have a look at it when he gets back. If he's not too tired.
Oh, I hope he's not too tired to eat his pavlova after all the trouble you've gone to making.
Gran, have you seen that car polish Mr. Lewis gave you? G'day, Daph.
Hi, Scott.
Oh, I think it's on the shelf in the garage.
No, I've looked. It's not there. Look, it must be inside somewhere, I guess. Daph. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. I gave Scott and Mike quite a fright for yelling out in my sleep. Had a bit of a nightmare about Des.
Brought on by worrying about the run, no doubt.
I can't help feeling uneasy about it, Helen. The sooner Des and Jim get back, the happier I'll be.
Interesting, isn't it? When I was pregnant with Anne, I had some terrifying nightmares. I put it down to indigestion. I had insatiable cravings for gherkins.
Like me and my pickled onions.
Oh, here it is. Dad must have had it. Oh, hold a sec. G'day.
Scott Robinson.
Yeah, that's me.
Sign here.
What's all this about, huh?
Well, the old bomb outside. It's yours, isn't it?
Listen, mate, if you're talking about that hot car that's parked out the front, yeah, it's mine. Of course it is.
Well, here's your cheque. It's only worth $50 as scrap.
Who said I wanted to be scrapped?
Well, me wife took the call. Hurry up, sign here. Me partner's hitching it up to the truck now.
Oh, what? Hey, mate, leave my car alone. Hey.
I wish I had some binoculars. I'd love a close look at his face.
You won't need 3 guesses to work out who rang for the tow truck.
That'll teach him to play jokes on me. He's looking up here.
You feel better now?
Heaps. You're a genius, Henry.
What are you two up to?
Nothing, Mum. Hey, you look nice. You're going to see Harold, aren't you?
No, I am not. I'm going to phone him and ask him over for dinner. That way we can have a nice, quiet conversation without Mrs. Mangle hanging on every word.
It looks like we'd better make ourselves scarce, Lenny.
You'll do no such thing, either of you.
Yeah, you're right. Might look a bit obvious if we're not around.
I want you to stay because Harold happens to like the pair of you, goodness knows why. Anyway, you can keep him talking while I make the dinner.
Oh, we'll do that, Mum. How hard is it to whip up a salad?
That'll be him now. He's ready to grovel for forgiveness.
Hello?
Talk about a short apology.
Well, I don't know what that was all about. It wasn't Harold, but I think it was Scott. He said, tell Charlene, very funny.
Did you sort it all out?
Yes, eventually, and I'm going to kill Charlene when I see her.
She organised it, did she? To pay you back for what you did to her at the beach?
What did you do to her at the beach?
We just buried her in the sand, that's all.
And the rest. I wouldn't have seen the joke, I can tell you.
Daphne, she was asking for it.
Well, it seems to me that right now she's probably saying the same thing about you.
Gran, those 2 tow truck drivers were all set to take my car to the wreckers. It was lucky I was around to stop them. Now, if that is Charlene's idea of a joke, well, she's got a pretty warped sense of humour, hasn't she?
Well, don't get so worked up about it. Your car has just been saved from being crushed to the size of a matchbox.
She is not going to get away with it, Grant. There is no way. I mean, how would she like it if I put vegetable oil in her shampoo or set her up with a non-existent job interview, hey? How would she like that? Hey, that's not such a bad idea, you know.
Oh, no, you don't, Scott Robinson. No more practical jokes. What with the relay race and Des and Jim running their grudge match out in the wilderness, Ramsay Street's had enough daring-do to last it for years.
Come on, you'll be all right. Just in, I'll ride out for an ambulance. Should be in a jiffy. What's your name?
Robinson, Jim Robinson. Good old Des. I knew we'd get through.
Who's Des?
We were running together. He went to get help. He's all right, is he?
Yeah, well, I'm afraid I haven't seen your friend, sir. Look, you just lie still and I'll organise a search party for your mate. I'll get back to you.
Oh, Harold, they're lovely.
Mrs. Mangle's prize blooms. Well, I hope she didn't see me pinch them.
You'll never hear the end of it if she finds out they were for me.
Oh, no, there's no need to be uncharitable. Anyway, she's not such a bad old stick.
How you going, Harold?
Charlene, Henry, nice to see you both.
Have some punch. We made it specially. Non-alcoholic.
Thank you.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Wasn't that nice of Harold, Mum?
Yes, very. Well, I suppose I better put them in some water.
We'll do that. Look, you two sit down and have a chat. We'll look after dinner. Just relax and enjoy
Oh,
yourselves.
thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Well, I
about
suppose... Oh, Harold, I'm sorry. After you.
No, ladies first.
Well, I'd like to apologise for being so irritable with you yesterday. After all, the bike race wasn't a life-and-death situation. It all seems rather silly looking back.
I have to agree. And if you don't mind me saying so, Madge, a bad temper doesn't suit you.
While we're on the subject of character analysis, Harold, I'd like to point out that loyalty is one of those things that one should be able to take for granted in one's close friends.
You have my complete and undivided loyalty.
Then would you explain why you took Mrs. Mangle's side yesterday?
I wasn't taking anyone's side.
It certainly looked like it from where I was standing.
Madge, you didn't listen to me yesterday. You're not listening
Hurry it
to
up,
me.
will you, Lenny?
Not
Mum's
yet,
going to
and
start
I did
throwing
listen
things
and I
any
am
second.
listening.
One plate of diversion tactics coming right up.
It was important
Brace yourself,
to
kid.
me.
I don't think so.
I think we may be in for a stormy night.
Now, you're just going to have to disguise your voice somehow, okay? Look, I'll do it myself, Mike, but, you know, she twigged straight away.
Scott, why do you have to bring me into this anyway?
My car almost ended up in the scrap heap thanks to Charlene.
Look, I realise it was a dirty trick, but I mean, think about it. If you play another trick on her, she's just going to think of something worse. The whole thing will get out of hand.
That is her problem, okay? Now, listen, when you phone her, just tell her that you heard she was looking
Scott,
for
I'm
That
not...
is all.
Scott, leave me out of it, guys.
Scott, your father's had an accident. That was the police. It seems that he slipped and hurt himself somehow. He was lucky to be found. They've taken him to the hospital.
What happened?
They don't know. He wasn't in any condition to talk very much.
What about Des? Is he all right?
Well, I don't know. Apparently he went off to get help for Jim and no one's laid eyes on him since.
Oh, hell. Has anyone told Daph yet?
Well, I explained that she was pregnant and asked if we could avoid telling her anything until we had some definite news. I don't want to alarm her unnecessarily.
Don't worry, probably just got lost somehow. They'll find him, mate. Don't
What if
worry.
they don't? I mean, if he doesn't turn up tonight, Daph will be in a real panic, won't she?
Well, if he's not home by then, we'll have to tell her. But in the meantime, I think it's best that we don't mention it. Well, I think I'd better go to the hospital. Perhaps by the time I get there, Jim will be up to telling me what happened. Oh, Scott, where's that overnight bag that you had when you went to hospital?
It's under my bed, I think. Yeah.
Well, it is, huh?
Yeah. I think Gran's right, though. And not say a word to Daphne until we know, okay?
Yeah. I don't want to be the one to tell her that Des is missing.
Wonder if the baby will turn out to be as big a Pavlova freak as Des. Des always likes to lick these, but seeing he's not here.
No, thanks, Daph.
Mike, have you been arguing with Scott?
No.
Well, what's wrong? You've been moping around ever since you got back from the Robinsons. You worried about starting uni?
Of course not. I'll get it.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Hey, I was wondering if you've seen Scott today.
Before or after you decided to have his car towed away?
He told you. Was he mad?
Furious.
Hi, Charlene. Hi. Hey, do you know what I did to Scott? Several times over.
He's going to get you back, you know.
You can try, but I won't be dumb enough to fall for anything.
You think it was pretty funny, don't you?
Yeah, don't you?
No, not as Scott.
Daff, if you were me, would you let Scott get away with what he did to me at the beach?
What sort of answer do you want? The responsible adult type or the truth?
See?
I still think what you did was stupid.
Well, you're next, Mike, so I'll think of something really intelligent for you, okay?
Look, I wouldn't bother Charlene. I'm not in the mood for jokes.
You're no fun. I better get home anyway. Harold's over for dinner. I've left Henry trying to keep the peace.
Oh, hold on. I'll walk with you. I want to take this back to Helen.
Oh, look, I'll do it, Daph.
That's all right, Mike. I can do it.
I don't mind.
Mike, what has got into you?
Nothing.
See ya.
Gran, he won't need half that stuff. He can only wear one pair of pyjamas at a time.
Well, we don't know how long they're going to keep him in there, and I'm not going to unpack it now.
Well, come on, are you ready?
Yes, I just have to lock up. Oh, no. Come in, Daphne. Not a word.
No.
Thanks for this.
How did the Pavlova turn out?
A bit on the crumbly side, but Des won't notice. You haven't heard from Jim, have you?
Oh, should I?
Well, it's just... I thought Des would have called me when he'd finished the run. And they would have been finished by now, surely. I guess he'll turn up when he's ready. Scott, you don't know what's worrying Mike, do you? He's been really edgy this afternoon.
No, he seemed all right to me.
Oh, it must be this competition between Des and Jim. It's making everyone a bit twitchy.
I hope this is the last of it.
I'm sure it will be.
No, thanks again. Bye.
See you, Daph.
I hope Mike doesn't give anything away.
Gran, don't you think you should say something to Daph?
No, we'll wait until we see your father. He might tell us what's happened. I don't want her upset unless it's absolutely unavoidable.
Oh, they look delicious. No, but I really shouldn't. I won't have any room left for dinner.
Go on, Harold. I made these just for you.
All right.
Your game?
Hmm?
No, thanks.
Knowing Charlene, she probably covered them with sneezing powder or something.
Don't worry, Harold. I just do things like that to Scott. Hey, did Mum tell you about the great trick I played on him?
Yes, I did, and neither of us was very amused.
Come off it, Mum. It's all clean, harmless fun. Keeps me off the streets.
No, your mother's right, Charlene. These things have a bad habit of backfiring. Now, I remember an incident when I was in the army. National service was compulsory in those days.
I'm glad they abolished it. It'd be worse than prison, I reckon.
Well, I don't know. It didn't do me any harm. I was young, stupid. My best friend, he was exactly the same. We did our Nasho together. Anyway, we're on leave in a country town. And I bet him that he wouldn't have the courage to walk down the main street in his... in his underclothing. Anyway, he did.
Big deal.
Oh, it was a very big deal in those days, wasn't it, Harold?
Certainly was. The townsfolk were shocked. One old lady even fainted. Anyway, military police came along and arrested him. He was in all sorts of trouble, just because of me.
Well, you should learn a lesson from that, Charlene. Practical jokes can backfire badly. More fruit punch, Harold.
Thank you, Madge.
Mrs. Daniels, any word? Is Mr. Robinson all right?
Well, he has a broken leg and he's suffering from a mild case of exposure. But at the moment, he's more concerned about Des.
Why? What's happened?
Well, we still don't know very much, but apparently he had to cut across country to get help.
Oh, it looks like he's lost then, doesn't it?
I've already spoken to the police. They're going to keep searching as long as it's light.
Mike, who's at the door?
It's just Mrs. Daniels, Daph. Be in a sec. We're going to have to tell her. She's already pretty worried.
Yes, I know. And I promised the police that I'd see to it. You'll have to back me up. It isn't going to be easy.
Oh, hi, Helen. Would you like some pavlova? I'm sure there'll be plenty left when Des finally decides to come home.
No, thanks, Daphne. There's been an accident. Jim had a fall. He's in hospital. It's not too bad. He'll be home in the morning.
Oh, that explains it. Poor Jim. I just wish Des had called to tell me.
Well, Des isn't with Jim. You see, he went for help. He's still missing.
He'll be okay. He's probably just got lost or something, eh?
No. It's worse than that. Something awful's happened to him. I know it has.